everyone, welcome to Bartha Tourist. Now we are driving on Ramp Road, and this point exactly is about 10 kilometers away from the downtown Bharatpur, which is also known as Chobiskoti. So it had rained a lot throughout the night, and that is why you can see so much of greenery all around. Okay, on my left hand side you can see a building. So that is the central campus or the central office of Agriculture and Forestry University, which is also known as Rampur campus. And then there, on my right hand side, you can see a blue building, so tall. So that is a feed industry, and it is called New Hope Feed Industry. And here, as you can see, we just crossed a canal. That canal is Khageri Canal, and this canal is of utmost importance to western part of Chitwan because it irrigates vast agricultural areas of this part. Okay, so we have just entered Mangalpur Bazaar, and since it had been raining even a few minutes till a few minutes earlier, you can see some pooling of water on the road. So it is day 3 of lockdown, the second phase of lockdown, and you can see there are a few police officers on this junction. So from this junction that we just crossed, if you go towards the left, you go to Sivghat, and if you turn right, you go to a place called Fulabari. So I'm not sure why they did not stop the bikes and cars today. So when I was driving this road, the same point 2 days ago on Friday, when I had to go to my office, well, they stopped me and they asked me, a few questions like why I needed to travel. I showed my ID card and they let me go. But I do not know why they did not stop me today. Probably. Can you hear me? Oh, by the way, did you see that tree with red flowers all around that we just crossed? Okay, that is the Gulmohar tree. Gulmohar trees are so beautiful any time of the year. But when they're laden with flowers, they look more beautiful. So we're now in the Kalanpur area, and we are around 4 kilometers from where we started. And there in front of me you can see Ford Fiesta, and in front of that there is a Ford Freestyle. And on the right hand side there is this. It used to be one of the best looking cars. And on the right side, you saw. And we just crossed Smolin School on the right hand side. It was the building with high walls, red in color. So that is the school where I completed my 10 plus 2 from. And here the cars and all the vehicles and the bikes, they have been stopped. So because this is lockdown, so they need to know genuine reasons why anybody is traveling. So they let the driver of the Ford Freestyle go, and I know the driver of that car is one of my colleagues, and he has definitely genuine reason to go. But this Fiesta driver has been stopped for a longer time. I don't know why. Okay. So this Fiesta, I'm not quite sure, but I think it was launched in 2010 or 2011 in Nepal. And when it was launched, it was one of the best looking mid-size sedan in Nepal, and it came with a very powerful engine. So it came in with a petrol engine and with a TTCI diesel engine, and both of these engines were wonderful. And one of the best features of this car was the driving dynamics and the handling of the car. Well, it was sold for about 3 years or 4 years, but then Ford decided to pull the plug on this model. We don't know why. So probably because they had to launch EcoSport, and they didn't want Fiesta to cannibalize the EcoSport. Okay, so now we are just following this Fiesta, which is also going towards Bharatpur. Everybody likes wide open roads, and these roads are more pleasant to drive during the conditions like this when there's a lockdown, when there are fewer cars or fewer traffic on the road. If at this point I decide to overtake this Fiesta, our journey. So as you can see that because of the rain, all the dust in the air and all the dust over the grass, over the twigs, over the leaves and the trees, they have all been washed away, and that is why you get such a clear view of the atmosphere. Okay, so that is the hot freestyle that we had seen at the police checkpoint. So I'm usually together with this car for several times in a week on this road. We drive the same road to go to the same place every day in the morning at the same time. Okay, so he indicates me to overtake, but I don't think that is quite necessary, because whenever you are switching on the indicator, it means that your vehicle is going to turn to that side. So you saw that there was a road on my left hand side, so that road leads to Dharma Chowk, from where it goes to Sai Chowk. So that is a shortcut to the Narangat. But that road is in such a bad condition now. So people they prefer this road these days. On the right hand side you can see the hospice of the cancer hospital. And here at this turning you can see another canal. So this canal carries water from the Narani river, and that road on my right hand side, it goes to the gate number 2 of cancer hospital. At other times when there was no lockdown, so during this time these roads are filled with the school buses and the college buses. But because all of them have been shut down and only the online classes are running, so no such vehicles on the road anymore. I usually take a little longer than this to arrive to Bharatpur, because the road has been so free. It was a little quicker for me today. So we are now nearly at our destination, and after this point, which is called as Trichok, so we enter the airport area. So this is the Trichok that I just mentioned.